Hi, this is Landon Maxfield with the Maxfield and Associates team at Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. And today I'd like to answer the question, why is there so much paperwork mandated by lenders for a mortgage loan application when buying a home today? It seems that they need to know everything about you and require 3 separate sources to validate each and every entry on the application form. Many buyers are being told by friends and family that the process was 100 times easier when they bought their home 10 to 20 years ago. There are 2 very good reasons that the loan process is much more onerous on today's buyer than perhaps any time in history. The government has set new guidelines that now demand that the bank prove beyond any doubt that you are indeed capable of paying the mortgage. During the run-up in the housing market, many people qualified for mortgages that they could never pay back. This led to millions of families losing their homes. The government wants to make sure this can't happen again, and the banks don't want to be in the real estate business. Over the last 7 years, banks were forced to take on the responsibility of liquidating millions of foreclosures and also negotiating another million-plus short sales. Just like the government, they don't want more foreclosures. For that reason, they need to double, maybe even triple, check everything on the application. However, there is some good news about this situation. The housing crash that mandated that banks be extremely strict on paperwork requirements also allowed you to get a mortgage interest rate around 4%. The friends and family who bought homes 10 or 20 years ago experienced a simpler mortgage application process, but also paid higher interest rate. The average 30-year fixed rate mortgage was 8% in the 90s and just over 6% in the 2000s. If you went to the bank and offered to pay 7% instead of around 4%, they would probably bend over backwards to make the process much easier. The bottom line, instead of concentrating on the additional paperwork required, let's be thankful that we're able to buy a home at historically low rates. Don't hesitate to reach out to one of our team members to discuss all of your options. You can find information about our team at servingutah.com, as well as on our Maxfield and Associates Facebook page and our YouTube channel.